Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, and welcome back to another Squarespace rapid fire website critique where I take one of your websites and give it a critiquey critiquers. And if you want to submit yours for a possible critique, go over to my website. There's a link that says submit yours or whatever it says, and go ahead and do that, and maybe I'll be critiquing yours. But let's turn over here to see what we have from Adam R. Henderson, photographer. This is not a Squarespace website, so like I say, I go ahead and critique them no matter what they're built in. But if you are looking to build a website, I highly suggest you check out squarespace.com/fro to get your 14-day free trial to try it out. And if you decide that it's for you, use the code FRO at checkout to get 10% off. That is an affiliate link. So here we have Adam R. Henderson's site. It looks like it's built in, is that Smug Mugs? Is that what Smug Mug uses? Is that their logo? I think that's the Smug Mug logo, so this is probably built in that. I was a little weirded out by this page when I first landed on it, because I saw these here, and I didn't know what was going to happen once I clicked on them. Oh, snap. That's what happened. So this is an interesting layout to see. Now, I love the image on the first page. Nice processing, looks fantastic. But like I've been doing for a lot of these critiques, I want to go ahead and read about the photographer first so that I can get a better understanding of who they are and what they're looking to do to better critique their site. First things first, I would not suggest putting the about page first. I would probably go portfolio, blog, about. I mean, you got, or maybe even prints before about, and then you've got shopping cart and blog and all that stuff. Let's see, about me. I picked up my first camera seriously in 2012. Like seriously? Or I picked up my first camera to be a little more, I picked up my first camera seriously in 2012. So what that tells me is that they first picked up their camera, like for real. For real, I picked up the camera in 2000, like for real, I picked up the camera in 2012. So you could say something along the lines, I first picked up the camera in 2012. I got to think about this. I started to take photography. I got my first real camera in 2012, something along those lines. I'd had a few before, but never really did anything with them. The saying goes, be the change you want to see in the world, quote unquote. And I decided that I'd had enough of negativity that it's constantly being spouted about. Everyone seems to be talking about how awful the world is right now, and I just don't think that's the case. So my life's goal is to show people just how beautiful the world truly is. What a cool goal that they're setting out to do here. Currently, I'm living and photographing in and around the state of Tennessee, but I'm looking to venture out, setting foot on every continent and in every ocean. Okay, maybe not the Arctic. Come along with me. Very cool. So let's go through the portfolio. Obviously, he wants us to look at animals first because that is what's selected. Let's see if that's what's selected automatically every time we load the page. No, it's actually random. Or does it always go on landscapes? So maybe it just goes on landscapes and I just moved my mouse. So this is interesting. I like the large full page images. Let's see. Good. It rearranges the size no matter what device you're on. That is something that you want in all websites. Squarespace does that as well. So you can scroll through these. Is there an up button? No, we can see how many pictures there are. We could also hit this, which is the thumbnail view. And then I guess we can go back out of the thumbnail view, back to landscapes. I'm just seeing what all this stuff is. Oh, full screen, captions. If you're going to have captions, you may want to actually have captions. That's what I'll say. Either don't have them, or if you have them, make sure you use them. This looks like a share button. Okay, so we can share. And this looks like a shopping cart. Buy this image. Oh, okay, let me see what happens when I pick on it. This is something that SmugMug does extremely well, is they have great service for being able to make purchases or letting people purchase through your site, and then they will get it to the printer, the lab of your choice, print it, ship it, cut you a check, and just take their percentage. You could also tie this in with a plugin into Squarespace. So we're seeing this. Let's say I want a 30 by 45. Holy shit, glossy. $300! That's not bad. Help them pay to go around the world. I want one of these. We'll go with 7 of these, 8 of these. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to spend, no, I'm not going to spend $1,290, but that's pretty cool that this is all here and you can get access to that stuff right there. So back here to the main page, let's see, we've got urban. Let's see what all of the urban pictures look like. The colors, everything looks great. The processing, the exposures, the colors, really good looking right here. Back to the main page. Again, we've got nature. you know, I like seeing all of these, by the way. I rather actually click into it and then click through. So I wonder if there's a way. This is personal preference. If you guys disagree, go ahead, leave it in the comments and say that no, you like it where it shows up with a big image like this. Versus, I like the big images, versus seeing a lemur and all this stuff. But damn, these are good shots. There's a lot here. I would maybe consider getting rid of this flamingo. That is not a good photo, just because it's not a great photo. But some of these others are absolutely fantastic. This one of whatever this thing is this a fox of some kind? He's like, that's an awesome photo. So great job right there. So back to the top, we got the about. Let's see, prints. So you could buy prints from anything. And we already were at the shopping cart. It should have stuff in it. What is that loading that was weird? That was weird. I saw something that shouldn't be there. Or not shouldn't be there, just was weird. So let's see what the blog is. Hopefully it's up to date. June 6th. Today is August 18th. So no, not up to date. And not up to date at all. My goal over the next year is to find a way to turn my passion for photography and travel into a full-time job. Well, that's a good idea. To become part of my identity, this is where I will document that journey. Well, up until now, Adam, you have completely failed at documenting your journey. I would like to follow you. There's an Instagram, so let's go to Instagram, because these photos are cool. I'm going to go ahead and follow you. And when I say you fail, don't take it super personal. I'm just saying that you kind of haven't kept up with it since June 6th. Take the action, make it happen. Is there a phone number on here? There is. There's an email address, but I don't like that you can't click it. Let's see what happens when you go to contact. You have it. I don't like that you still can't click it, especially if there's a contact form. So somehow be able to make this clickable so somebody could click on it and just send it, or they could just send you a note right through here. And through contact, you also have the phone number. Maybe we'll give him a call at the end of this this video, so why don't we give him a call at the very end after I do all the sign-outs. We'll see if he picks up and does that. So Adam, nice job on the site. I love your images. I get your journey and I get your passion. My suggestions to you are to get out there and do it. Travel. Even if you're traveling within an hour somewhere, I don't care. There's got to be an hour, ton of stuff within Tennessee, like nature preserves and birds and animals and and nature and all of the stuff that it looks like you're really good at photographing, and then start that blog rolling. Make videos on YouTube about what you're doing. If you want photography and travel to be your passion, start doing it. Start making, don't call people and say, will you sponsor me, until you have something to offer them in return, but start doing the travel thing. Do articles about going to these best 5 restaurants in Tennessee, stuff like that. That's the things that I'm going to call you on the phone, and if you don't pick up, well, I hope you pick up so I can give you some of this information. But those are the things you can do. You love travel, best bed and breakfasts. Best bed and breakfasts in Tennessee. Best hotels, best car rental spots, best places to get laid on the beach. I don't know. Come up with something and start blogging about it and making content about it and making photos about it and traveling and sharing it out there. And then people are going to start to look to you for your information. Your photos are awesome. I absolutely love them. Great website. Well, yeah, very nice website, great photos. That's another Squarespace rapid fire critique. If you want to submit yours, go over to my website, submit yours, and maybe I'll be giving you a critique and maybe a phone call. You never know. But if you haven't built your own website, check out squarespace.com/fro to get your own 14-day free trial to see if you would like to build it in that. But I'm going to give you a 2.5-hour video guide for free. If you go to fronosphoto.com/branding, all that I ask for is your email address, and I will give you this 2.5-hour video guide, the Fronos Photo Guide, to building your online presence for absolutely nothing, to help you build no matter what you build your site in. So I'm going to sign off, then make a phone call, Jared Polin. But hang on, because if it's the phone call, it's here, it's going to happen. Jared Polin, FronosPhoto.com. See ya. Well, let's see if let's see if we can get him on the phone here. And let's see how much time we have left. All right, so we've got a little bit of time. Let's contact him. We're going to dial him up. I got to ask for his permission if he does pick up. Maybe he picks up, because the last person I tried this with didn't pick up. So I'm not doing anything wrong here. Let's see. Adam. I wish my ID said Fronos Photo or something. You know? Because maybe they'd be like, oh my God, I want to talk to this guy, instead of just letting it ring.
Hello, you have reached Adam Henderson. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
If you could please leave a detailed message, I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you very much and have a great day.
Adam Henderson, this is Jared Polin from FroKnowsPhoto.com, and you didn't pick up the phone as I'm recording this video because I just did a rapid-fire Squarespace website critiquing McCritiquerson of yours. It will be out at some point, but I wanted to talk to you on the phone while I recorded it because your phone number was here, so I figured I would call it. But other than that, I really love your photos. I love your nature stuff. I like the mission that you're on to go ahead and do what you want to do. I highly suggest you do it because I yelled at you for not having a blog up to date, and I gave you some pointers on things that you could do to push the passion that you're looking to turn photography and travel into a thing. So that's it. This thing will be out at some point, and I'm going to end the video and end my call. See ya.